At the start of every match, Clix, Eomzo and Higgs land at Supernova Academy, the best POI on the map. From here, each of the members of the trio go and complete their looting path, with Clix starting in the main building and popping 2 minis, which he gets from the chest. After that, he has a Fury AR and the Sentinel pump. And then at the very back of the POI, he breaks this wall and there's another chest which he can get. And then he picks up a twin fire auto, probably on accident. And then after that, he just breaks for mats and ammo. He picks up the Spire AR over the Fury AR since it's better for pressuring. And then he picks up another big pot. And then he doesn't pop any of the big pots because of the amount of shields which are there in Supernova Academy, which he can get. Meanwhile, Higgs lands at the shrine and immediately goes, opens this chest, picks up the Surgefire SMG, pops 2 minis, which he does very quickly as obviously he needs to, and then he uses the shrine to mark any sprites. He looks at brutal boxcars, doesn't see any, and he doesn't notice any except one at the top left of your screen here, except he doesn't actually go to it yet. Instead, what he does is he picks up this dash sprite just south of Supernova. There he actually doesn't look to put it into the shrine and instead uses it for rotation for the entire trio. He then goes into this tree chest where it ends up being a rare chest, and he picks up the bandages out of all things for some reason, and then he continues on his looting path, finding a twin fire auto shotgun, and he drops his SMG for it. Then he skips the outlaw and picks up more minis and throws them down for Clix and Eomzo. And speaking of Eomzo lands at this area here. He opens the chest, breaks this tree, or gets at least as many mats as he needs from it. Then he opens this ammo crate, and then he immediately looks to go down and into the vault. And the reason why this is so good is that the vault, this is the only vault on the map and gives the best loot, and that's why this is the best POI on the map. So he goes and breaks the ammo chest here quite quickly, and then he starts the training thing in this vault where he is meant to get everything sorted out. So that's what he does, and he already shoots all of the red orbs and collects all the yellow coins, which is exactly what you're meant to do in here, in case you didn't know. You probably should know, but he goes and he shoots all these orbs, and then he finishes it quite quickly. He breaks that orb and then he collects that coin, and that's him. He walks in and he gets 3 rare chests, giving him the best loot in the entire trio and the best loot in the entire match, apart from maybe Poyo, since he gets the mythic Spire AR from Daigo's domain. After that, Eomzo finds the dash sprite, which he then goes north to the shrine, and before doing so, he goes and pops the sprite before going and giving it to the shrine, helping everyone's hero rank, and then opening these 2 chests for extra loot which he might need. Eomzo is the first player in the trio to get into a fight, so using the dead idea more, now it looks like he's hit fire and he isn't, otherwise he would be aimbotting probably. He goes and he takes out this player immediately, and then using the dashes he runs over to him. Later on brutal boxcars, as respected Higgs, he has the Frostfire shotgun, the best in the game, and so he sneaks up on this unsuspecting trio and he's able to get a tag onto one and then knock one of them with a 92 headshot. Then they go and they run away, and Higgs is able to get his first, but then they're not done yet. After picking up the Ascended Mist form, he then goes and chases after the trio, and he is also joined by his members Higgs and Clix. So after getting tagged, they make sure that they can't get tagged again by anyone else, and then they jump in with the mist form. The guy tries to get away, but they go and break down the tree, and the other guy gets killed by Higgs, and they've got 2 members of the trio done. So Clix's entire trio uses the mist form to rotate to the foot of this mountain here, where they look to get any tags they can in their top onto any players. Using a peanut butter edit, they're able to shoot some trios down with a right hand peek. Unfortunately though, they are unable to get any tags, but they are 1381 damage while Storm Surge, so they don't need it. But they do that to pressure any trio they can and stop them from rotating as best they can to give themselves a better position over everyone on the map. In doing so, they give themselves the best position to win this match. Unfortunately, they don't. They end up getting second, but that is not the point. The point is that the idea is there, and then they're able to rotate later and get themselves above, giving themselves even better positions and getting a kill right there. If you enjoyed this video, then click the link in the description to see how I trained like Clix for 14 days.